Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Adventure Channel. So, I have a very important update for all of you regarding housing is key. And in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about privacy. This video won't take too long, but I was just recently informed about some of the additional policies regarding housing is key. So, first and foremost, for those of you who are not familiar with what Housing is Key is, it is a California assistance program right now that allows individuals to apply for additional resources to have their rent paid, their utilities, as well as a few other things as well. Now, if you are enrolled into this program, landlords currently cannot evict. In fact, they are also encouraged to sign up for the program as well. But primarily, this is a program where renters are signing up for it, backed by the state of California. There's plenty of money allocated for renters to get additional funds to have their rent and utilities paid. Now, this program started, I believe it started last year sometime, and then, of course, majorly it started really going into effect around March or April of this year. There's been a lot of changes, but I can tell you as of right now, there is no source you can go to that'll give you all the accurate information regarding housing is key. There are a lot of individuals and people out there, they'll tell you bits and pieces of it, but really, unless you're on the phone talking to them every day or every 3 or 4 times a week, I mean, there's so many different changes and things just coming up. And so I've also been in contact with a number of lawyers regarding this program to assist people with this particular program, and they aren't even aware. In fact, just a couple weeks ago, I asked a particular lawyer about a potential policy. If you guys aren't aware, there is a $10,000 fine or fee that landlords have to pay if they are found in violation for to be harassing you. A lot of lawyers don't know that. A lot of people currently still don't know the process in regards to housing is key and how everything is going to play out. So right now we are in the month of November. This program that I know is extended until March 22nd. I'm sorry, March 2022 of next year. A lot of people thought it ended when the California moratorium ended at the end of September. That was completely false, and you guys need to do your due diligence if you've been misinformed. So this program still is going on till March 2022. They are still assisting with paying 100% of your rent, 100% of your utilities. So even currently with this particular program, they are going back as earlier as last year to still pay for a lot of things that you still need assistance with. But one of the mind-boggling things that I've been recently informed with was the process in terms of privacy. Now, I was under the impression that everyone had to contact their landlords and say, hey, I signed up for housing is key. You're supposed to let your landlords know all that other good stuff. And the current policy is, or the procedure is that if your landlord tries to evict you, the judge, if they take you in front of the judge, they ask to get you evicted, and then the judge will ask you if you want to sign up for housing is key or for some type of rental assistance program. If you say no, from my understanding, they can evict you pretty much right on the spot. However, they have to acknowledge or let you go through housing is key to get signed up. And once you go through housing is key, the landlords cannot evict you until your application is either submitted or if you've been approved or denied. That is my current understanding based upon the things that I've been hearing about and also after speaking with reps from Housing is Key. There's a loophole in all of this, and this is something I just found out the other day. Apparently, there is a major, or actually, it's not major, it's just a regular privacy concern or privacy standard that is concerning housing is key. And I've been informed that even if you go to court as of now, or if a landlord or your attorney calls housing is key asking for the status of your application, due to privacy concerns and legalities, they are not under any circumstances supposed to divulge any of your information. So what that means is if your landlord gets an attorney to sue you or try to put you out, or even if you stand in front of a judge, nobody can subpoena your records asking you what is the status of your application. The only thing you have to say is you applied and it's pending. But as far as you revealing the information, it's saying if you've been approved or denied or whatever the status may be, your landlord, his attorney, not even the judge can ask, what the status of is your application. Even if you have been sent an email saying that you have been denied, they cannot send a written request asking for them to divulge that information. So this is going to throw a big loophole into a lot of things. I know there's been other agents and attorneys posting videos online. A lot of people are still up in the air about what the policy is and how everything is going to proceed. But as of right now, just like your medical forms, HIPAA regarding everything else, they're not required to tell anybody anything. And so it's only up to you to divulge that information if you want. And I know a lot of renters out there, you've been doing what you're supposed to do as far as filling out your paperwork, but you're not under any legal obligation to tell your landlord anything. Not even the judge or not even their attorney. In fact, I've been told that even if they are standing in court and the landlord has his attorney to try to ask you some questions regarding it, you don't have to tell them jack. So I just wanted to definitely give you guys this update in regards to housing is key, because I know a lot of landlords are going to be really upset about this particular issue because, again, it is a bilateral situation where both the landlord and the tenant has to submit information in regards to all of the paperwork and stuff. But as far as on your end and for the information that I am now getting from Housing is Key, you do not have to tell anybody anything. The only thing you have to say is you apply, but you don't have to tell them your status. You don't have to tell them if you've been denied. You don't have to tell them anything. And that, pulls up another situation as well. What happens if you just tell them for months on end that you've been approved or you've applied, but you know that you've been denied? Then how long can you continuously tell your landlord that you applied, knowing that you may have been denied, and that there's not going to be any funding? So that then brings in another question, which is totally out of my hands. I won't be able to answer any questions in regards to that for you guys. But again, as of right now, Housing is Key is a privacy issue, and they are not required to relinquish any of your information, the status of your application, whether you've been approved or denied, to anybody, not even their attorney. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. This is TJ and Angelica with the Adventure Channel. Hope you guys had a good day. Hope this information really helps you guys out. We'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.